Yeah.
It's about time we threw another tea party, don't you think? I wonder who else is
Mm,
free.
I'm a bit late. Sorry about that. Sup, everybody? My name is Crytek M-Bomb, and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. We gotta do Imagine Theater. That's all it's gonna be today. We'll continue the voice world questing. Frankly, a lot of exploration for the world quest later on, and that will be tomorrow. I'll make sure that to be a long one because the next time we do it will probably be Sunday, so I'm gonna get in a good grind tomorrow. But what is good? Um, I'll be frank with you. I still don't know what to think about the situation I am in. You know, trying to catch up to chasing after Sanjoni's weapon. Essentially, I still am pretty confident I can get her weapon before her banner ends. To be honest, I'm willing to bet I'll probably get it in the Sunday stream that we plan to do. During this week, I'm not going to farm artifacts, but I do plan to craft an artifact today. I need to see how much resin we're working with because I'm going to use this week to farm talents for her because, you know, this week is like free of charge every day until end of the week and all that. So I want to take advantage of it. Don't mind the lagging. It's just, it's always like this. It takes a while for it to shrug off. They'll shrug off later. I wonder how everyone's day has been. My day has been okay. It's a little bit better than it was yesterday. I'm feeling a little bit better, even though I'm still sweating up a storm. Eh, eh. Anyways, despite me saying this, just before I start the stream, a part of the problem why I haven't started the stream yet, I had to figure out what the hell was going on because all over YouTube I got spammed with, oh, Sony has decided to forego moving forward on physical game copies. Even though I don't really play my console anymore, I don't really care that much, but there is a precedent to be, discussed about it. Like, I think it's very important to not ignore it. I think it's weird to ignore it or just shrug it off because it doesn't affect you yet. Because people seem to not vote with their wallets, so we keep making the same mistakes. I mean, we are humans after all. So I stopped giving a fuck about getting upset about it. Just got to accept these losses and hope that people eventually wake up. Because eventually, when people are pushed to the brink, they will do some things. But I digress. There's a lot more I could really talk about it. About if people are curious about what I think about it, more so, deep diving into that.
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild, my lady. Is there something I can help you with?
But there's one thing I can say. It doesn't bother me, to be frank, about, you know, playing a digital game if it's on PC because you have more freedom of what you own and the part where you can control what you don't own. On console, it's not exactly the same. Like, yeah, you can jailbreak it and be able to keep the games that are jailbreaked because Sony can't actually get anything from you as long as you don't turn the system online. It is what it is at that point. It's a little bit different because when it comes to pirating games, you'd have to go out of your way to do it. But if they somehow get rid of physical game copies, it will make it hard to pirate certain games, I'm sure. Because there's some games that you can only get digitally. And to those ones, I mean, I don't know how the concept or process it takes to do that. But I only know this because of the PS3 era with their disc and that, having its own correlation of issues that you can run into because of the security updates that are, actively attacking the disk drive. To still fight at Sony even like decides to even bother still doing that in this day and age, because I heard that PS3 had like a few updates this past year of them trying to, attack against people that are pirating games. Like, yeah, it's illegal. You shouldn't be doing it. Yeah, sure. You can use whatever excuse you really want to suit your own greed, but it's not gonna really affect them really. But they want to be nitpicky about it, I suppose. But now with them inactive or actively putting more control on it, people will eventually realize how much of a mistake this will eventually be for people. Not like I didn't see them going digitally fully in the future. It's not like I didn't expect this, to be honest. People didn't expect it. Y'all are crazy. I thought it would happen when PS6 is like announced and they're about to sell it, so people will not buy it, and that'll be so funny. But people will probably still not buy it except for maybe content creators or influencers of some kind. I don't see like many people buying a PS6. I'd be damned if they do, because like there's no benefit in you buying a system that expensive when you have to buy subscriptions just to be able to actually play good games on it. And buying a console in the beginning, there's a chance it won't even have any games to begin with, because the PS5 generation of gaming hasn't had that many games in the first few years because developers were taking so long to make a game. So yeah, there's a lot to say about it. But anyways, I need to check something. I guess everything good. I was thinking I had to like adjust this thing or something. Good enough.
Thank you for.
So I have to get a different voice line with San joining the team. Everything is lagging. Okay. So, goal today. See the voice lines for Lohan and Sandrone, yes. That is a thing. How many acquaintances do I have? Did I use all of them already? Oh, okay. I'll go ahead and use this, so I'll get 1,000 from doing Imaginary Theater. After today, I'm gonna stop doing it though, like just doing singles. Well, I do think I'll still do singles, but I just won't end up putting it all on the line. I'll just end up doing my pull at the end of the next stream, like at the end, just to see how much we end up having. I'll do 5 of this though. Like, I'm hoping for a 4-star. Alright, we got a 4-star. Can it be a prune? No. Okay. Well, I tried. Anyways. Okay. That's the right button. Yeah, it was. Okay. Now let's go over here and do this. The stream is just going to be entirely focused on this, so I can quickly get off. uh, but it's not without its own merits. Depending on how long this stream is, I may just go straight to Blue Archive later. I didn't intentionally plan to stream this late, so I'll make it up to you if anyone cares about that. cares about that? But I only do it if I actually end up making the stream reach 1 a.m. Only if, though. There's no guarantee that's going to happen, to be honest, knowing how fast I go through theater. But, originally I thought about changing the thumbnail to have Sandrone in it instead of Chi-Chi, but I still think Chi-Chi should stay there. I'm probably going to use her in this particular team I have with Sandrone, and I'm probably going to still play it. I could try focusing more on her personal damage, but I have a feeling that the team I have her played in is probably going to be stronger than me doing a free-to-play team with her. I'm pretty sure. So I'm probably going to continue to play it for a good while. How long? I don't know. That kind of just depends. I don't know. We'll just have to see. Bruh. Okay, well, it's gonna end up restarting this at the rate that it's going. If it takes any longer, it's just gonna reset this. Which means y'all are gonna be waiting with me for a while. I mean, that's fine. As long as it gets it out of the way, I won't complain about it. But, I hate having to wait through it because it feels kind of bad. Because now I have to think, oh, maybe I should try to talk about something. And, I'll probably do just that. But I don't have much to say. It's like, yesterday I really enjoyed the voice world quest and I could have had more to say about it that I didn't say in that stream because I wasn't very coherent with my thoughts because I was really tired. And then the heat was really getting to me too, which was really bad. Because despite me being tired, it was actually hard for me to sleep. It's not good. I'm kind of convinced that y'all probably heard that right. I like to keep myself hydrated, you see. So, thanks to that, I don't have to worry about the worst of what it feels like, at the very least, right? Damn it, this way it's gonna take a while to go through this too on the loading screen. That is crazy work. I wasn't expecting to have problems like this today, but I guess it is what it is. Now that I think about it, oh, that reminds me. Nah, I'd rather not say. Anyways, I don't plan to use my resident today. I'll do it in tomorrow's stream. That's all farm stuff for Sandrone. What else do I plan to do? There's nothing really else going on this week. I did prepare thumbnails. If you haven't seen like the scheduled streams I put up, so there's already like a bunch of stuff prepared. One is privated though, because I'm kind of proud of that thumbnail, and I'll wait till Friday. Should I? Yeah. Friday, yeah. Friday I will make a. I'll let that scheduled stream go up on Friday with Friday's stream for Blue Archive. If it's a Blue Archive thumbnail. Then that weekend I'm gonna have to prepare a thumbnail for Monday. For Sandrone, I'll have to do that. And I still haven't prepared the Stygian one yet. I still need to do that, but I'll get to that when I get to that. Next week, Wednesday is Stygian. We got Story Quest event I'll do on Saturday. Sunday, I'll do more exploration, because let's be honest, I don't think I'm going to get through it all in one day, even if I do a 10-hour stream. Because now, with a voice world quest, bro, I'll be taking my time with that. But, yeah. Hope the voice is coming out pretty well, because I do sometimes look back at my streams to see how my voice is being allocated. I'm like, oh yeah, I could tell it's not right in front of my mouth, because it's like to the side of me, a little bit pushed back, because I'd have to push it forward closer to my mouth just to do that. I wish I could keep it more coherent. I have a way to keep it closer to my mouth, but it's going to not be pleasant for me to do. I thought about experimenting on that in the future, though. I might still do that. But yeah. Alright, let me stop. Sometimes I be in a silly mood. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm chill. Sometimes I'm hyped. I don't know. Anyways, it should load a little bit better, but I have a feeling it's gonna struggle a bit, and that's fine. It can do what it wants. It can take its time, chill out. I need to see my arcanas though, because we're getting close. I wouldn't say close, but we're getting closer to getting all of them. Pretty sure my theory is that we should be able to get the rest of the Lunar Arcana by next year. So what will happen when we actually have one of each Arcana? That is something I'm curious about. At that point, I wonder what's going to happen. Because knowing I can replay theater to not pick either of them if it's one I already own is kind of interesting. Because then I could just essentially replay the theater if I have to. Whew. Oh, I forgot I used this freaking OSC. What the hell? Okay, anyways. So freaking October Halloween coded looking at. Don't think I saw in the live stream anything about this, but I wanted to check this anyways. If it lets me. There we go. Ah yes, I always have those. Dun, 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 dun. I need to bring Chi Chi to 90 and do her challenge. Have I always forget there is Thespian tricks. Wolfie, show me them. Right now. What new Thespian tricks we have now? Because I forgot to actually check it. But I made the community post, but I don't feel like checking it now. Let me just see what's there. Oh, that's nice. Ooh. Accentuate that figure of yours, yeah. It does make it look kinda, it is nice. It's just a shame I don't vibe her like some people do. I mean, if you like the Garu look, I don't blame you. I don't even own this character, so. How about this one? What the? Ah, sure, why not? I'll get this one too. Maybe I'll use it for a future thumbnail. I already have a thumbnail I'll use for a certain geo-based theater one day. That was a thing I did before Genshin the PS4, so I have like a bunch of stuff prepared. Just like the Chi-Chi thumbnail. I made that Chi-Chi cut out, because I cut out the image of Chi-Chi making that pose, because it was a pose from the Thespian Tricks. It was a pose that she does. So, I had prepared that before Genshin the PS4. Made sure to at least get something prepared for like every single character if I decide to do a theater for each one of them. But it is assuming that I might be playing for a very long time to get to all of those. And maybe I will, or maybe I won't. But I still did it anyways. God knows when I will actually be prepared to actually end the playthrough of Genshin for myself. Anyways, last time I think we got the Magician card. Can I make sure that the one that stays new is the one I got last time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 13 more, and we're gonna get one, so there'll end up being 12 left. That's 12 more months. Yeah. If we'll get it by next year, sometime next year, we'll end up with like every single one of these. Also, I'm pretty sure I remember getting Magician last time, so what the heck is Hangman still doing as new? Well, I need to look out for Fool, World, Star, Tower, Devil, Temperance, Death, Justice, Hermit, Strength, Chariot, Lovers, Hierophant. I feel like I've seen a lot of these, but I don't think I've ever seen Strength before. I mean, I think I know what Death looks like. I remember what Justice looks like, because I've had to pick between Justice and Magician, I think, or was it something else? I forget. Temperance, I don't remember if I've seen that one yet. I've seen Tower. I don't think I've seen Star yet. I've seen the Devil. I've seen the World. The Fool, I think. So yeah, there's some cards, like, Arcanas I've never seen before, ever since this release, to be fair. But anyways, let's get to the meat and potatoes, yeah? I said Joni is weak as fuck, but I'm probably gonna still, like, put her in here. Sana may have buffs, but I don't think it's gonna even work in here as, like, a trial character. I feel like you would have to unlock it yourself, right? Anyways, I like how Arlecchino's in the beginning, so that means I can't even borrow a C6 one. Thanks, Ho-Yo. That's great. Someone borrowed my characters? Who could it be? My Skirk? Zane took my seat. Lolly? Oh, wow. Nugs took my Moeka. That is certainly a choice. Hmm. Alright, let's get this quick look. I'm pretty sure this theater is going to be easy. Not because I have Sanjone, but yeah. Let's do it. Oh, wait. Who are the bosses? Denjo Chicken. I remember the Primogeo Bishop. Oh, the Amplate Drake is at the end. Yeah, this is going to be an easy theater. But we have that Cryo, or the boss that wants a lot of Pyro. I forgot what it was called. That tactical giant machine from Nagrai. My Ganyu's well equipped, yes. Oh, I can use you. Thank you. He's gonna love that. That means I can grab you. Alright. There's only gonna be one of her, and Skirk is gonna... I'd rather not borrow her if I have to. But I'll do this. During her... is she built? I actually don't remember writing his builds. Not really, but I think it's because I probably moved stuff to other characters, most likely. Nah, I built enough for theater. Use you. Soon we'll be having a crowd traveler, and I will probably switch into that, but Pyro's so useful. I now have a C6, finally a C6 Layla. These two are well built, because I gave them a god build. You can be used. You. Since I have my weekend here, I have to use you. Same with Oron. Ooh, I got to grab Chi-Chi. Chevreuse, Shanling. This is where I'm kind of unsure, because, like, there's no more room, you know? I have more other stuff than Pyro. It's fine I have more Electro, but I have more Cryo? Is it because of the opening cast? Let's see the supporting cast that I can invite. I might invite a Nicole again. That's an interesting stopping point. C4 Moika. Yeah, I want to borrow this character again. That's all that matters. So I can make my Moika melt for like an astronomical amount of damage. Ugh, that'll be fun. I wonder if this is the right lineup though. When I think about pyro characters, support, on-field, support, on-field, support, support. On-field, support and on-field from Flynn's and a Nif up there. Support, obviously it's sub DPS, same with like Oron, support. Okay. And Cryo is already like an on-field in the beginning, but I'm putting Sandroni in here. I'm putting Skirk in here. Scafier, Lolly, Layla, so sub DPS support, DPS support. I think she can do okay damage if I were to build for her now, but sub DPS, and healer support. I did kind of want to have her in there, and I really want to put Chi-Chi in here. Because I'll actually use her if I get her. I think this is good enough. It's going to be kind of rough because there's going to only be like one Moika team though. I might just like use her for something specific. I'll have to like be careful how I decide to use Skirk though. That's going to be the problem, I think. I'm going to run into because I have to use a trial Arlecchino. Like, fuck me, man. I would have loved to borrow one for this one because not having Hydra for this is going to make Hu Tao not that great to use. That's why I didn't feel like even bothering to use Diluc, despite him being better in Melt. It'd be good in the beginning, but it would feel worse later on, surely. Either way, I knew that here it's probably not going to talk about Superconduct or Stellarconduct, but it will probably be in the description like it is. What are we dealing with here? So we have Sino, Arlecchino. Oh, I just realized something. I'm going to be doing Sandrone, but I want to borrow Lohan. I didn't even see a Lohan amongst my friends list, though. Well, I'll do another run to see if he's there. I forgot about that. I do need to borrow a Lohan if I can't even do that. But, Sino, Arlecchino, Bennett, Diona, Beto. These two are important to Stellarconduct. These two, I have to somehow make sure I use Sino. But I'm gonna have to waste Arlecchino. This is like, I hate this, man. Like, I'll have to use my Gong in the beginning too. I could grab a crowd character, but the best character I could get would probably be like Layla or Chi-Chi or something. I don't like this. I don't like it at all. Do I want to borrow a crowd character now, though? It would be nice if I could get Hu Tao earlier, right in. I feel like it's better for me to get buffs later on and get characters. I just don't know if I want to do Cryo. But if I get Set Joy, it'd be nice. Wow. What a hard-pressed decision to make on that.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
Had to set to this. Compare will cost 10 fewer, and blessings will cost 10 more. I'll do it. Wow. I did say I wanted Hutel. That's perfect. But getting Nicole right here is kind of crazy, bro.
Oh, is it time for me to join you?
You know, I'll grab this now. Sure. Not too bad. You can get a random guest star? Give me her. Yeah! Yeah! Oh, that was such a good first hand. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, I would do the wild, but this just looks easier. Holy shit, that was such a good first hand. Getting Mawika early is not exactly ideal, but it's good in a different way. There's a lot to pick from here. I probably won't use Mawika till like one of the Lunar Arcanum stages. I might end up relying on my friends for it still, despite having Sanjone. If I had her weapon right now, then I'd be more confident, but like I'm not even gonna try it. It feels weird to say that I shouldn't be saying yet. I do think I can get her weapon before the second half starts. I'm changing my plans the way I'm gonna treat Cesna. I could be going for like the next character. But if you're going to give me a Claymore this time around, a character I want to pull for, I gotta get a weapon this time. I'm not skipping it this time. I probably won't get another chance to pull a weapon for like the rest of like next region, I'm sure. I'm probably going to end up pulling a support on a rerun and probably skip it till Sarita. I'm pretty sure it's going to happen. Or at least that's what I plan to do. I'm not going to build a second DPS till sometime till the rerun or something. I don't know how they're gonna treat Cesar though. I hope they don't end up making it insufferable halfway through, like how it was with Nalcry. Some people were like complaining a lot towards like the halfway point, but it was a bit different for that because Nalcry, if you played it smart, you didn't even need to get Nalcry characters till like a little past halfway, to be honest, because that's when they started feeling more demanded. Because you just had to play a little bit smarter. Depending on what hand hat you have, though, because like not everyone's situation is the same, of course. But I just felt like I need to say that. Sino's so weak that I don't want to use him. So it's like I can do Ganyu. I kind of want to save Arlecchino. Possible. So here's what I'll do. I'll do this. I'll do this. I'm really about to do this. Should be fine. I was unsure if I wanted to use Diona. If I had gotten Chi-Chi, I'd have probably used her because she's actually gonna feel like a decent support now. I haven't done the witch. Can I even call it that? I can't call it witch's homework. She isn't a witch, but she gets like her own special looking homework that we have to do. I haven't done her divination, I should say. So she won't have like the special, I want to call it sub DPS, but she gets like special attacks that she can do off field, which is cool. Which means she has a little bit of crow up, which is cool. I heard that she also gets a little bit of damage at C6 with it, but I don't exactly know what she does because no one really gave a good explanation for it. Yes, even the theory characters, their explanations all kind of suck. They're all kind of sucky. The thing is lagging up a hellstorm now, but it's all good.
Nowhere to run.
Shaken and stirred. Can't handle your drink. Huh. Time to go.
Alright.
Born of ice and frost. Access denied.
Are you serious? Are you I'm gonna get pissed off if I miss again. I missed out on taking advantage of that. Wow, I'm fucking upset. That should not have happened. I missed like 3 charge attacks. I could have gotten it. Whatever. This is what I gotta deal with right now. It'll probably stop lagging as much when we get later into it, because it's just how this goes, but it is what it is. It is what it is.
Nowhere to run. Blaze over. Born of ice and frost. Higher, higher, on fire. Access denied.
Wait, that actually, that version of Sino?
No touching. All hail.
I have to check that again. I fucking... Yeah, it is that version of Sino. That actually makes him so much more fun to play. I didn't think they gave us the updated version of Sino. That means my Diona actually doesn't have it. There's no way she would. But it's cool to see that they had that for the trial version. I didn't know if they would have it. It's nice to see that. So that's cool. Companion Electro. I won't hesitate to grab this. Give me this. I want Veressa. I want Raiden. Give me who you want to give me. Oh, you gave me both of them. Daring, aren't we?
The campaign begins.
I can use Hu Tao here. I won't have to worry about stopping to do voice sounds till like Satroni appears. So it's gonna be a while. I wonder if my friends have Luna in their friends list though. I didn't see any of them from where I scrolled down from. I'm probably gonna use my Diana because they're not gonna help me with the Stellarconduct thing. So I might do this. And maybe this, or maybe Sino again. It might actually not be that bad to use Sino again. Oh, I forgot how small they were, bro.
What's the hurry?
2 of them is not good.
Frostbite.
Nowhere to run.
Good enough. Oh, I added him in here? uh, um, I don't know what to do with you, actually. Like, I could just throw him somewhere. I don't know. I don't know what to do with Kinich. I'm probably gonna grab Oron, though, if you don't mind. Electro, I can grab Electro again. I kinda need a Cryo character, though. If I were to get one, I wouldn't mind getting, her. Cookie. Yeah. I'll try to prep this so Sandrone doesn't feel as bad. Alright, let's fight our first boss, cause I don't really need to grab another one for a while. After this, I think our first Lunar Arcana will appear, and we'll get to see if it's one I don't have. Kinda hope I can remember which ones I don't have, but I'll make sure to actually pay attention so I don't end up making a mistake on that. Am I gonna go overloaded for this? Either way, I have to use Arlecchino here. If only I had Shevers, this wouldn't be so bad. It's going to be interesting. Maybe I should use Kaya here. Maybe dual DPS this as well. Rhino would have been pretty good to save for Sandrone though, but as a pick-me-up, since I don't have Yaimiko and don't intend to pull that character. Well, I did have intent to pull her in the past, but just every time she appears is not a good time. La 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 la.
To ashes.
La. Da.
This one will be
Yeah.
frozen in time. Laid bare. Dodge this. Cool it. Frostbite.
Trying to let her know.
Power that isn't up. Torn to oblivion.
Cool it. This one will be frozen in time.
There we go. Ooh. I think I'm gonna grab Charlotte here. Is that the Death Arcana? Ah, it's Renova coded. I don't have this one. It's giving me Electro again? Gotta give me something else eventually. Like, it'd be nice if I got Cryo. I do think I should get more Cryo now. Okay. Sure. Wow, isn't that something? Um, I'll risk it with this. Of course. You know what? We'll just do the one stage. Is this a good stage to do it on, though? I don't know. I might actually have to use Sandrone here, though, or maybe I'll force Arlecchino. Yeah, I'll force Arlecchino. Use Ganyu, Beto. I'll use those ones with the one notch that's left. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll do one more refresh first. Damn it. Oh yeah, I'm definitely doing this one. I don't want to do it yet. Wait till later to do that. I use Sandrone a bit later as well. Self-serve divination machine. Just read the description of that.
Overruled. Blaze over. To ashes. There is no escape.
Man, my Arlecchino on my second account has more damage than this. Even with like a makeshift team like this, but whatever.
Illusion shattered. Born of ice and frost. Power that gets fight on. Shine down. Lake Bear. Access denied.
It does feel better to do that. It feels better to use Ganyu every now and then to do a charge shot, because then if she melts, it definitely feels good when she does. Why is bro just standing there? Oh, he's hitting it now.
No touching.
Eyes on me!
Overruled. Access denied.
Yep, no one knew. Now I really need a cryo character here. Okay. I mean, Durin's not that bad though. If I were to pick him, I kind of don't want to pick a Scoffy though. I was hoping for Layla.
I'll be right behind you.
But what about this one? Primo Vishap is coming up. Getting Nicole now wouldn't be bad, but not great. I'm probably gonna be forced to use Sandrone here, actually. Hmm. Hmm. I might have to.
Okay, let's take a walk.
There's 5 of them, but honestly, I'm confident my skirt to do this, so I might do it. Using Dura won't hurt, but it's gonna feel weird. I know for a fact it's going to feel weird. The thing that sucks is I don't want to use Skirk here. I might need her for the Lunar Arcana stage. But maybe I can use Sandrone there. Maybe. Just maybe. I was thinking about using Flynn's there though, so let me not forget that. He's still another option I have left. Right now I'm about to do something pretty unorthodox here. Okay. Take your time. I can wait.
Tell me what you see. Farewell.
No.
Hitting exclusive.
Please activate. No. Do the DPS one.
Wait for me.
Yeah, that's like a lot actually. Get the type of damn having. Which kind of sucks, but it is what it is.
Another star goes out. Fearless.
I did not. Fucking bullshit.
Not too far.
Okay. I did not hold the button down, you know it. But because you did that.
Time to say hello. Farewell.
Activate this. And activate this. Hey, I kinda need you, Varessa. Now if I can just get Shivers, then we can get something here. You know what? Shawnee is not that bad of a choice, actually. I will have to consider starting to get like the Flynn's team and everything next, though. I wanted to save Durin for like that mech that's coming up. Yeah, I'm gonna grab this.
I'll bring my seasonings.
Shields have an advantage, but I'll just use Varessa. Such that I don't have her signature still to this day, but it is what it is. Electro means it's gonna take longer for it to kill soon.
Tell me what you see. Not too far now.
It's just 6 o'clock.
I had shivers.
Go! You're free now. Farewell.
Ah, this is gonna hurt. I'm gonna have to use Marika here. That's not good.
Tell me what you see.
Breaking you. Just 6 o'clock.
If I had a Yonsan, it'd be fine. But that is so not good. It's like I still have options. I could use Sanjoni here, but again, it's still not gonna feel good. But that is an option that I'm willing to try.
Time to say hello.
Switch. Thank you.
Time entertainment. You'll regret that.
Does this even do damage? I already figured she was not gonna do that much. Cause it needs to be like Stellarconduct team at all.
Take a break.
Oh, she's actually not doing that bad.
Tell me what you see.
The problem is,
Not too far now.
the only problem is she's just doing cryo damage in between. If I'm not doing that correctly. Well, I guess there's no way for me to avoid this. I was really hoping not to have to do this, but I guess I have no choice. If I could get closer. Maybe if I had her Sage here, it would probably be possible. So, I have one of two choices. One is wasting Skirk, and the other is wasting Marika. I don't want to do the other. I technically could probably try Dern in this team, but I really don't want to waste Dern here. Technically, Shelly might be better for the mech coming up, but you know what, I'm gonna try this first.
Time to say hello. Farewell.
Stay teased.
Not too far now. Go! You're free now.
Switch! Oh my god. Damn it. Maybe I could try putting Sanjoni in the team so I get more buffs on Skirk, because Skirk would do more damage if she had more crowd characters in the team. Maybe I could do this. This is definitely not going to feel ideal, but I don't have much options.
Go! You're free now.
What a joke. Come on, keep up.
Cryo damage. Ah! Switch!
Hard-hitting explosive.
Time to say hello.
I'm about to get mad if it did that to me.
Let's test my hypothesis.
Well, isn't that nice? I'm gonna grab Nicole first. Japan invite is needed, but what is the other one? It looks like one I've already done, so I know which one I'm getting this run. It'll be death. Well, it's about time we start getting Flynn's. Start prepping the Moika team. Next boss is the mech, which I was thinking about using Moika against, or more importantly, I was going to use Vressa, so could do that. I feel like I need to get her first, don't I?
In the name of the Prinzessin.
I feel like I need to get that character, sadly. I don't have any filled electro left. Anyways, let's see what Sandrone has to say. Because we can do that. Okay, let me stop. Of course, this is your first place you actually stand at. Who would have thought? The words on these pages, this handwriting is so blurred, I can't make out what it says. She's not voiced. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm getting hoed. That's what's happening. I was like, what? Why? How did I even manage to? I'm standing right in front of her. Investigate. Yeah, I love to investigate Sandrone, but like, please stop doing this.
Can't help but wonder what Alan might have said if he'd seen this. Magic may be no more fundamental than mathematics and underpinning the laws of this world. Yet, it often accomplishes with ease what machines struggle to do.
Right.
Explaining magical phenomena through mathematical models is certainly a challenge. I won't deny that.
That was nice to hear that, I suppose. Oh, right. Do I have to? I have to fight that. Okay. Here's another choice. We could... Is that the plunge boss? If I had Severus, maybe. Technically, I have Nicole, which would probably be more than enough for the stage, actually. It's gonna feel bad doing that, I'm sure. I wanted to use the Flynn's team for this one, so I want to start prepping that. I can try to do this one right now. But then I'm probably going to only have... I won't have Veressa for the boss if I do that. I could just save Moika for this one, to be honest. She just needs Seat Lolly. And then... I already have Bennett, so... Has that. State law would be enough. Yeah, state law would be enough. I have to force a pyro character in my team just to deal with this ugly mechanic that this thing has. So I'll use Shaolin for that, but I'm worried whether or not I'll have the damage. I want to think that I will. I just don't know if I feel good about wasting Veressa here, though. But it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Try Sanjoni again later on. I'd rather use her in the stage after this next boss. So that's this one. This is where the challenge comes in. I might have to do this. Or I simply use her here. If I waste Durin, I feel like Durin's such a waste on this stage. I guess I am gonna have to do this. Sorry, Sandrona. I didn't get a good enough hand. All the decentish characters I would have wanted to get by now, or by like 2 stages ago, I wanted to start getting them. It just hasn't happened. Wow, okay, thanks. Wow, I'm remembering that this guy is tanky. That's a problem. I don't want to force Nicole here, but I might have to actually. Isn't that something? Oh, this is great.
By royal decree. Yeah. Look out below. Here are we coming. Yeah. Nice and spicy. You're toast.
Should I have done that? I don't feel like I should have. This is not good. I guess I am going to need to use Durin. I should have put Fav back on Shamling, but I don't even remember why I took it off of her. I hate to do this, but I have to. I'm going to try this first. Gosh, I'm having shit which fucking sucks right now. Okay. At least my Shivers, my fish are gonna do more damage thanks to the witches on the enduring combo. But... Oh. Oh. Give me a second. Where the fuck? That is crazy. I had to actually pause this because a fucking giant ass bug just came coming through, just chilling. But bro, I had to show him a piece of my mind. I can't let you in here without the tags. You don't have the tags, I'm gonna have to yeet your ass. Anyways, I'm gonna keep the light on. Fuck it. Holy moly. That sucked getting rid of Dern there, but wow, I forgot I still haven't gotten some of my cryos. Oh my god. Ugh. Okay. Shevers, I'm gonna definitely need you now. Either I do Shevers so I can have a better team squared up for this boss, or I start prepping the Flynn's team, or the other. I think I'm gonna go for the Shevers angle.
All right, team, let's move it out.
I can start doing one of those after this stage, because surely I'll get one of the good characters. Because we're at the point where we're just gonna get good characters now. I'm really hoping I don't have to use Moika here though. Again, if I'm forced to use Sanjari, I'll do it. I can't get a good enough build on, a good enough team for her for any other stage if I wanted to. Janssen? I think so. I still have 2 Lunar Arcana stages to do. I'm gonna really need see Lolly now. If I do Electro, I'm getting Flynn's or Nifa. But I'm off by a little bit, aren't I? I might have to do something very... I'm gonna have to do something really squared here, bro. I'm gonna have to use Rosaria for this stage. You know what? I think I'm gonna do it. I can do it. Oh wait, use a Yansa instead of Bennett. I could say Bennett for Sanjona if I have to use it. Why I just do that? I don't need that much attack buffing. Nicole C6 does too much. I just wanted to try it. I was like, oh yeah, I can't do the other thing, which would have been overload. I'm gonna have to fix that. If this gets out of the screen first. Yeah. Wrong position for y'all on the beam, but it's fine. Wonder which version this boss is. Alright, I guess this is what we're dealing with right now. Yes. It's definitely one of those days. I haven't had a day like this bad in a while. Did I just...
Quick as a flash! Shiver! I live within you.
I think I need to activate the shield, not do the burst. I don't even know why I do the burst. Also, I only have 25 seconds left already. The game just holding me. I guess it's because everything is lagging like hell. The timer actually already out. That is so funny. Yeah, that is so funny. The game's still counting down, but like everything's in the standstill. That's so fucking funny. I love it. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's try this again. Okay. Yes. Is this really what's gonna end up being the throw of this entire run? Because the longer this takes, the more frustrating it's going to get.
Start the clock! Control breathing. Light
Yeah. Come on. I'm right there. The timer's gonna go out at this rate before I even get to doing it. Lovely. Okay. Lovely. Timer probably already went out by now because. Funny. 2 million damage. Looks clean. But not responding again. Okay. I love how everything goes back to normal after the timer ends. This is such hypocrisy. Whatever. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, everything decides to work, but only for a little bit. Okay. There we go. Ah, yes, Seat Lolly appears. Albeit a bit too late, I might actually grab, Chi-Chi's beyond late. Grab a Scaffier. Okay, if I can get the team for my boy, I'm gonna do it.
Please select target for cleanup sequence.
Fuck. Of course you do this to me now.
My mind is completely blank.
Damn it. I'm off by one? I'm gonna have to do a different stage. But is that worth it? I guess it would force me to use St. Johnny at the very least, so there's that. Yeah, it would force me to use her. Would I do something like use a Nefa for St. Johnny? I'm kinda digging that right this minute, though. So maybe. I don't know if I want to deal with that, but maybe this one would be easier than this one. We're only fighting one, but you end up fighting one of each of these, like, Saurians all the way through. It's not like you strictly fight all four at once or something. But you do have to defeat 4 of them, and I don't know if I want to do that. This one you only have to defeat like 2. I guess I'll try it. I'll have been if I have to like increase the gauge meter that they have for pyro just to deal with it if I have to. This is gonna be so strange what I'm about to do. So you have a shield, but you have tenacity, so I have to use you. This should work. Thought about using Bennett, but no. Let's try this. I'll at least get a decent amount of red shred from a Scaffier. I don't want to force freeze because Sanjon is just going to be really bad in it.
Defensive mode engaged.
My guiding stars. Let's test my hypothesis.
Who am I hitting? Stop it. Stop it. Okay.
Come on, keep up. How tiresome. Take a break.
Bleh. Okay.
What a joke.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Oh, nice command. Not now. How tiresome. Take a break. Let's test my hypothesis.
Defensive mode engaged. Ultimatum protocol.
Very clean though. Oh, thank you, finally. Now I can do the next Arcanum stage and then do whatever else I need to do at the end.
Leave me alone. Never mind.
I'm just gonna try to kill the boss before he does the mechanic. It's just gonna be better that way. For the melt team. What time is it? 11:43. Fine enough. Okay, yeah, I did start like an hour 27 minutes ago. Since I don't play full screen, I can only see how long I'm streaming for. Just a little bit to the right of me. Now, where is she at? Is she at the books? Of course she is. Also, did Wolfie always have a sound effect when he's sleeping? I can actually hear it. Never knew that.
I hear that the mages are fond of tea parties, too. I bet you could fit about 10 people around that table over there.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds a bit too busy and overcomplicated for my liking.
I know you like it kind of calm, reserved for like 2 or 3.
What do you mean? Of course that's how I really feel about it. Besides, it'd be unfair on Faggio. Imagine all that cleaning.
You know, I was gonna say that I'm like, oh, you care about the butt. And I'm like, oh yeah, but she's also a butt too, so it's like, I gotta respect that. Even though I doubt that she had to worry about fatigue, really, but like, I digress. I wouldn't mind doing all that cleaning if I didn't have to deal with fatigue. I don't know about you, that's how I feel. Alright, the Moika team might be better for this, but I felt like doing the Flynn's team here. So let's do it. Get the Death Arcana. This is like one of the ones I didn't expect to see. Pretty sure it's like my first time seeing this one. I've only ever seen like maybe one of my friends who had it, but I forget if I have seen it before because I didn't realize it was Renova coded. I think it makes sense since the shade of death and all that, but you know. I actually don't know who I care about using in the final slot. It's like I could do this, or save this for double cryo with Nicole and Moika at the end. I never used Bennett a single time in this entire run. It's kind of funny to me. But honestly, it's probably better than doing double cryo. I want to assume. I could do this for super conduct resistance, but I think I'll do it. Could have used a Scafe. I don't know why I did Rosaria, but
Your journey ends here.
I should just show that because it's okay.
Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
I do kind of vaguely remember this. Okay, it lagging during this is like actually gonna be hell because I'll get hold for this very easily. Very easily, because I think I need to kill them in like a minute, 20 seconds or something like that, or it becomes a problem. Because the timer goes down the more I defeat them, and I have to defeat 18 of them. They're very slideshow today.
Your coming was foretold. You are not welcome here.
Okay.
Observe. To dust.
There's no way it's been that long that it went out. That's crazy.
Close your eyes. Your journey ends here. Your sacrifice is ready.
Running out of time.
The night coming was foretold. Be silent. Your journey ends here. To dust. coming was foretold. Your journey ends here. Your sacrifice is ready. Close your eyes.
Alright, come on.
Night falls. Your coming was foretold. Your journey ends here. Fear the dark. Your coming was foretold.
This is what I was talking about. I can't waste that much time because I lose 15 seconds every time I defeat an enemy. And I only had like 2 seconds left at the end. I could easily clear it, obviously. You know, if the lag didn't just get that bad there. It's fine. It's mostly my computer. Let's be honest. Definitely not lag to my end. It's pretty good.
Your
Not
journey
being too
ends
toothy horn.
Defensive mode engaged.
Sacrifice is ready.
Whoops.
For the eternal oasis. To dust. Your sacrifice is ready.
You can't run. Punishment.
Several we've cleanup.
You hit me perfect. Frame hit. That's diabolical.
For the eternal oasis.
Alright, this is what I wanted for them to appear on the same stage.
Installation chamber deployed.
The long sleep beside coming was foretold. Journey ends here. Your sand, your sacrifice ready. Your coming was foretold.
Ah, it feels good. Ah, feels good. Do I care about getting this? I mean, not really. But I'll grab Chi-Chi.
What's happening?
Let's get the rewards. Do my nonsensical pose that probably is not going to give me anything, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna. I think I'm gonna check the video before I do it, but I'm pretty sure I'm like 15, 16 pity or something. In. Part of me want to try using flinch with Nicole. For some reason, I want to try that. I'm kind of curious. What kind of nonsense am I going to experience doing this? I'm a little curious. It's a rainbow team, kind of, but...
Be gone. A new moon rises.
Oh, right. I have to knock him down. Forgot about that.
Observe. Night falls.
There's definitely going to be a problem. I don't think I have a single person ready for that.
A dash of frosting. A burst of sleep.
Keith's backpedaling. Why the fuck?
Be silent. Observe. Hear the dark. Night falls.
Why do you keep fucking backpedaling? That is so fucking annoying. Stop doing that.
Be silent.
Oh my god. I've never seen this bitch-made boss do this. Doesn't matter, he's dead. Damn. I've never seen a boss to keep backpedaling like that. What the fuck was that? Usually he just kind of stands there. I don't need all that. Also, what happened to the music? I feel like I haven't heard anything in a while, but whatever. Highest damage dealt. Yeah, 2.1 mil. Yeah, I saw it too. Thank you, C6 Nicole. Okay, whatever. Still can't believe people still see 60 characters given how bad the game state is, but people can do what they want. But man, can't stop thinking about it. It is what it is. I didn't end up using every character, which is a bit of a surprise, but it's been like this with theater for a while. Despite having lunar difficulty, I don't end up using every character. Which makes me wonder if they will up it again. I'm kind of scared of them doing that though. They probably will. It'll probably take a long while before they actually get to that point. I mean, I'm hoping to pull more crowd characters, but I don't know. I already heard. I haven't actually checked their Twitter. I might need to keep an eye out for drip marketing. But I'm already hearing that we're gonna get a new crowd character next patch for the beginning of Nocry. Alright, give me the Death Arcana. I don't own that one, so we must pick it. Alright, give me all the goodies. Get that next week. I'm gonna use that when I leave the theater, Eric. I can't do it in here for some reason. Lovely. Can I check what my exact pity is right now? Pretty sure I'm close to a 4-star if I haven't gotten it. I'm pretty sure I haven't. So, should be close to my next 4-star. Ah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 28. Okay. 29. 30. God damn it. 31. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, there we go. Thought I actually clicked off the screen. 32. 33. 34. 35. Okay. I tried. Okay, so next stream tomorrow, I'm going to do exploration, and I'm not going to touch my Primo Gems until the end of Sunday stream, which will be the next time I do exploration, and see how much we have. By the end of all of that exploration and the world quests, I'm sure I'll be able to get to pity, because I'm not too far away, because pity for the weapon bit is like 60. For some reason I felt like I'm about to 70. I still can't believe that reading that, but I can double check that again. go back to here. That's right. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. So 64 pity. If I add the other 3 I didn't add yet. So I was 64 pity. I guess I counted it wrong, I guess. So there's like 64 pity. I got this. Well, now I'm 35 pity on the weapon banner. Already too. That's actually pretty good. 'Cause that puts me in an okay position throughout this patch, even though the slow grind of primos is upon us after I do all the exploration and all that. But that's still good for us, cause I mean I don't keep up with like how much primos you get per patch. I just know this is like the most primos we are going to get any single patch for a long time. All told is in this patch. And for free to play, that's not too bad. Getting San Andreas weapon is just an utmost importance. It doesn't feel great that I have to go as hard as I am for it, but it is what it is. Alright, now we're at the crunch time portion. I'm just gonna try to get San Andreas as early as possible and just wing it. I'm not gonna do a full run. However, I guess I could do the same for like Lohan or something if I can get him. So let's see if my friends even have him. 'Cause I don't think I remember seeing it. Okay, I have one from Lohan at the very top. Okay. Okay, now I have another one. I guess I'm tripping. Okay, well that's not a full build. Okay, that's 3. Oh, this is my C6 Risley friend. Okay. Not a bad build, actually. And it's with this signature, too. So I only have 3 friends with it. Let me see my friend at the very top. I didn't see his build. The other one didn't have a full 4-piece set for some reason. So what about my friend Lynn? Using Jade Spear, pretty good piece, pretty cracked piece, pretty damn good. Not too bad. You might have more crit than the other guy, but the other guy has his signature. I might go for the signature route. I think it was a C1 Lohan. Did I go past it? I feel like I did. Not that one. That one's not even a 4-piece set, which is ugly as to look at. Okay, I think I have to scroll pretty far down then. I went past again, didn't I? I feel like I did. There you are. Alpha. I forgot it was Alpha. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay, really, bro? Let's see if we can get lucky early on. Nope. But we will do what we can, yeah? We'll play through until we get somebody.
Sooner we're done, the better.
So I'm just gonna rely on getting characters. Sure.
The campaign begins.
I'll grab this. I could try the wild one. It's gonna feel kind of ass though. I don't know if I wanna. I don't know if I wanna, bro. I kind of want to do it just because it's different though. So we don't have to see the same fights we've done. I don't think I'm gonna go through the whole thing, but you know. I thought it'd be important to still do that. It's 12 o'clock. There is a chance this stream will last one more full hour. If it does, then I'll go straight to Blue Archive. But that's only if. Only if. Honestly, because I didn't even use Bennett with anybody last time, which was kind of funny. That's the first time I've ever just not used Bennett. I'll just do it this time. Part of me wants to use Ganyu though.
Laid bare. We stand condemned.
What?
Judgment! Everybody stand! Lights out. Overruled.
Nowhere to run. Through me, justice is served.
Why can I even do that? He was already in his burst state. I wish it did something different. I didn't even realize you could even do that. Because he was already in his burst state when I did his skill. Which is still really cool. That makes him so much more fun to play. During this early on. Hopefully we can get Lohan that early on. I'm gonna do this. Pray for Sandrone or Lohan. Fuck me, I guess. Sure.
Utensils at the ready.
What about this? Sure. Use it. Lohan.
Time for some action.
You know what? I forgive the Dern. Yes, sir. Let's do this one, 'cause I haven't done this one before. I'm pretty sure this is like a new stage that wasn't here last time. Yeah. I probably should be a bit more patient with that one. Too late now. Yeah, I got the Hexrite effect. This would be nice. If I had Shelling, that'd be perfect. Kinda don't know who else to use here. Using a Scafe might not be ideal. But I guess I'll do this for the shield. Now Lohan can get like a little bit of crit rate from Cryo Resonance. Just a little bit though.
You can bully me?
For the end.
For the end.
I'm going in!
Let's fight.
I really do like his place though. It's just such a damn shame, man. I really like playing him too. I had to pick between him and Sandrone, and I went for the one that had the regional mechanics because maybe it will be just so much, a little bit more helpful over time. I still genuinely believe that, so that's why I went for it. Alright, where are you at? I know you're at the bookshelf. Oh my god, it's always this place or the other place. Not the couch. Sometimes it is, but what do you guys say?
Fairy tales, nothing but fairy tales. Too thin, too thick. This cover's too hard. This one doesn't even have a cover. Ah, so many books full of fairy tales, yet not a single one that would make a half-decent pillow. If only those authors had knuckled down a bit harder, I might have some better options here.
Expecting a book to be a pillow is your first mistake. To be honest, if we haven't all done it before, I mean, it is what it is. I have laid on a book before, and I've only ever done that once. Alright, come on, Sandrone. Damn it. Pyro Traveler might be
Just what
pretty
will we
good
come
here.
across this time?
Watch this end up being a full run until I get Sandrone. I'm gonna intentionally use up the low hunting team again, but I'll keep going till I get Sandrone. So do this. That already the second Bennett usage? I guess it was. I could try this, but it might not be that helpful, but I'll do it anyways. Shit, I made the wrong choice. Meant to do the other, but come on.
Time to ignite!
He definitely has my most favorite polearm charge attack in the entire game. There's nothing more satisfying than someone actually putting a thrust into their polearms. It's like I'm so used to like all of them just doing the spitty shits, man. Oh, ooh, perfect timing. What the fuck is that? That's the tower? Oh, it looks like the tower that of Devalin, right? Okay. Sure.
Pleasure to fight by your side.
I do feel like I need shelling here.
I'll bring my seasonings.
Let's go see what Lohan got to say. And I'll do like a Sandrone with writing combination because it's just gonna be a good combination for her. Huh. No way he went straight to the books again, bro. Oh. Did no one over here? What happened? I had a 4-man team. Because one of them was a traveler. I'm stupid.
Time to set off? Sure, but mind if I take the lead? Kinda curious what strange new enemies we might run into. That said, you're the captain of this adventure. My role is yours to assign. Just don't stick me in the center, alright? It's always the last place to see any action.
The center? I guess that's how you want to be pleased. I've never usually viewed it that way. The center. Guess he wants to be on the front lines, of course, but yeah. I thought he'd be more worried about being in the back. Alright, so it's already gonna be pretty good, I'm gonna say, so let's get to it. Let's see if we can get that final voice line from her. If I do get it, I'll just immediately end and restart. Because just to save time, you know? Which means I'm probably not gonna get to that 1 hour mark. Could make an excuse to get on Blue Archive right now, though. If I really want to do that. One thing about Columbina, but more crowd characters for the party means at least some restroom. So it's something. Ow! Ah, you just hit my toe.
Let's get down to business.
There is no escape. Born of ice and frost. Blaze over. A dash of frosting. A spot of tea time entertainment.
Okay. Because the lagging is not today.
Try.
Come on, stop.
Going somewhere?
Take a break. Cloud cut. Illusion shattered. Access denied.
I don't know if there's a point to doing this.
A little loose boosh.
I think there's a point to doing this, though. Well, the goose is definitely on the lose. The goose be losing.
Take a break.
I swear, I have to change the way I hold my controller when I play Journey. I'm playing like freaking claw style, bro. It feels weird, but it feels natural. I don't even do this with movement.
How tiresome.
Freeze.
Let's test my hypothesis. Take a break.
She keeps moving. She might have my favorite movement ability in the entire game, though. Because, like, you can spam it, even if it takes more stamina. It's like, I move way faster than just running speed, which is so fun. I love it. Well, let's see. See if we got it. Just in case we didn't, I just grabbed the buff. Alright, let's see. Where is she at? In the same spot as before. Did this deja vu? Are you gonna say the same line again? I have to investigate you again? Okay.
Aren't you meant to be taking a break? No need to fuss over me. I'll just have a look around myself. If you really want to do something for me, why don't you tell me about that device over there? It looks vaguely interesting, at least. A mysterious device that can play music.
Oh, the device back there.
Who came up with that awful name?
Didn't know it was called that. But we're done with Sandroni now. Wow. That was quick. Usually I always like struggle to be able to do that. At least I now know I can just like end it. The funny part is could I rewind the performance? I don't know if I can rewind it enough. Yeah, I don't know if it would let me rewind twice to use Lohan again. You know what? I'm gonna try it. See if I can rewind twice to get Lohan to appear. Did I have to get Lohan here? Hold on. Nope, I used him already. I mean, you know what? Let me check that mystery cache. Fuck. Damn. Let's see if it lets me do the rewind before the chicken boss. Surely. It shows Sandroni there, so it makes me think it's not gonna let me do it per checkpoint. Damn it. I just wasted that. You have got to be kidding me. Alright. Fuck.
Nearer to the action is closer to the truth.
Ready when you are.
Damn it. Okay, well. Well, I tried to see if I can manipulate it. Couldn't really do that. That sucks. I used Lohan way too early on, so there's nothing I can do about it. Okay. Now we just need to do one more run just like that. What? What is this hand here? Okay. That reminds me, I don't think I ever got Cookie a single time. Now that I think about it. I got hoed. Oh my god, refresh. Okay, fuck you too then. Sure, I'll use Skirk here. I'll use her as a burst support because her damage is pretty good with her signature after all. And melting it sounds kind of fun anyways. Or maybe I'll do this. Or maybe I'll do this so it's a coherent team.
All hail! Power that ended Python! Snatch! Paradigm shift! Annihilate! Born of ice and frost. Look at you! Blaze over. To ashes!
I could have been killed him instead of doing that extra rotation type beat. Okay, getting during early is good. Now. Damn, said Joey before me is crazy
Time
work.
to verify my formulae.
My formulae. Okay. You know what? Sure. Are you, bro? You know what? See,
I'm
lower
never
it is.
late.
Hold on. Elite Assault? I think I've seen this one before. I'll try it. What time is it? Almost 12:30. Hmm. That's fine. Still need to go eat something. I am still slowly a little bit hungry. Just a little bit. Think of eating a salad after this. But yeah. Anyways, This feels kind of pointless, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Double shield.
Alright, bring it on!
Suffer the wrath of Eastling! Teamwork is
Can I?
fulfill our pact!
I didn't do remote perfect, so whatever.
Smash the scorch! Which will it be?
Lolly, these Papa, get him! Diana special! Keep it pulling! Everybody stand back!
Damn, I managed to make this trial Arlecchino hit for 100,000. I actually did think she had it in her.
Get to work! You two! Time! I'm going in!
That's actually surprisingly impressive to do that. Sure. Oh, this game. This game about to piss me off, isn't it? It's gonna piss me off, isn't it? Alright, give me Electro. I don't want Electro, but you're gonna have to give me Electro.
The
You.
campaign begins.
And now you give me Cryo. Isn't that cool? Okay. Whatever. It's fine. It's okay. It's fine. Oh, you sent Johnny here. I use you as a dead slot.
Don't be scared. How tiresome.
I didn't do it, so that's fine.
There is no escape.
Wow, I don't have to like do any sort of work with her. I find that so funny. Do this.
What a joke.
I can just sit here and shoot. Ryden does all the work for me. You're making it easy for me to keep the stellar field up and all that. Feels great. Oh, finally! Thank you for making your approach. Yes. Using Lohan for that stage is gonna feel like really bad. Sure, why not? Sure, maybe... God damn it. That was probably the worst I could have gotten. I I actually can't even make use of Shivers here. Technically, I could, though. You know what? You know what? Yeah.
All right, team. Let's move it out.
Can you low him here? So let's get it. We've done 2 different voice lines, which is great. Now, can we get the third one really quick? Or not? You gotta make us work for it. Do this, because I can at least get tenacity.
Don't be scared. Not now.
Everybody stand back.
Cole, nice with the man. The night is going in.
Come here, boy. Yeah.
Everybody stand.
Stars, shine.
To the slaughter.
Not a bad character to get that for, I guess. Alright. Let's see if we got that final voice line. Or not. And a lot of them want to go over here, huh?
I manage my time carefully to save as much energy as possible for the battlefield. With so much fighting to do, I rest only when needed. When allocating a resource like time, it's important not to let emotions cloud your judgment, or to overcomplicate things by trying to be too smart. For now, I have orders to make camp and rest. Remember to call me before we move out?
Well, just like said Joey, we actually got 3 of them. Did the devs change something? Because I've never got it back to back either. Usually I always have to play a little bit just to get that last voice line out. Well, that saves me a lot of time actually. Okay. With that, we end the performance. Oh, someone's currently doing it right now. I see. Alright, where's the Death Arcana at in this again? Let's go check this too. Now I need 12 different other ones, which is 12 months. So yeah, we're just basically now at a year left of this. I guess July next year, we will have every one of these. It's hard to think about because I have no idea how next year is going to go for me. So, that's gonna be an interesting time. Anyways, let's go craft Sandrone A Sands to see what we get. I sure as hell hope I can get something here. Because I really, really need it. I really need it. Tomorrow we can go ham on exploration. Technically, I wouldn't mind doing it today, but I want to save it for tomorrow so I can spread the streams out because there's a lot going on for these 2 weeks of the 6-week patch of Genshin at the very least. Afterwards, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna try to put a decent dent into the exploration though. I just don't know how long it's gonna be since it's, story driven, world quest driven, but it's voiced. I'm still really happy about that, by the way. Can't wait to do more. Cause it's like the experience is so. It's just so much more enjoyable. I have no words for it. I really like it. It just feels like a new experience that I'm definitely never gonna forget. I mean, how can I? But yeah. Like I said before, I'll use my resin tomorrow to farm Sanjona's pieces or her. I actually need to convert some of them, don't I? Yeah, I can upgrade her talents right now. I should do that. Should go do that right now. But I gotta craft the sands first. Still not sure if I want to get a C4 Chi-Chi, but I think I'm still gonna commit to it, even if she gets replaced in the future. Chi-Chi with the new buffs, now that she has like a perfect 100% uptime cooldown on her healing and cryo application, it's going to be much more comfortable to pick her in theater if she ever appears early on, or just to simply use her. It really is funny. When I play Sejoy, I go into like a claw formation. Like I literally set my controller like vertical and I start using like my 2 fingers on the 2 analogs to be able to move the screen and move the character since I can strafe while attacking with Sandrone. I think it's fun when I can do that. It's like the one thing that I like about her playstyle that some people don't understand, but it's understandable if you don't like it. Definitely not for everyone. I sometimes do it with New Blood too, but it's not as enjoyable as Sandrone for sure. A little bit more interactive too, since you have to keep activating her skill to have infinite uptime on just doing her charge attack. Even though it feels kind of diabolical that it just has infinite uptime on shooting. Oh. So you're willing to do this to me right now. It will either fix itself or it will fix itself the other way. By going into a loading screen after getting off a loading screen. Yay. It is what it is. I'm not going to complain about it. This just happened to be one of those days. Kind of sucks that it happened to be today though. This usually doesn't happen to me on stream as often. That being said, Okay, then take your time, I guess. Take your time. This is actually crazy. Probably the most that this has ever had to do this to me. And it happened to be today of all days. Yippee. It'd be worse if it was tomorrow's stream though. I was sure that would just screw me up during voice areas, but I enjoyed the first iteration of exploring the area at the very least, but damn, there's so much to explore there. And some that I probably missed, I'm sure. Yep, it's doing the worst one since it already loaded me there. It shouldn't be that big of a deal, but I'm not confident. Sometimes it sets me where I need to be, sometimes it doesn't. And then I'm upset. Hmm. Really? You're not even going to try to load? Oh my god. Okay. Every few seconds, not responding. Just keeps popping up on the window. I hate it. There you go. Mm-hmm. Damn, I did not realize it was that loud. Oh, hi. Everything for the most part's already been dealt with. Now it's just to do one more thing. Or I guess two more things, but like, what time is it? Since I'm 19 minutes away, I might as well actually make my way there after this. Everything is lagging like hell today, which sucks. Oh my god. Okay, that's fine. Thankfully, I've already finished doing everything else. The only thing left I wanted to do was do an artifact, at the very least. Alright, come on. Way over. This is almost 1 o'clock. I'll go straight to Blue Archive after this. That's like already almost there. Okay. Now I can craft one more artifact in here. I've already made a crit damage circle, which is decent enough, but since it's not failing start, I can't reroll it. Now, depending on the sands, if it ends up not being that great, I'll just reroll my flower feather that's falling start to use the advanced reshape. No frontline start, which means I will not reshape it. My question is, will it be good? I already got the bare minimum one. And I think it also the same 3 substats with double crit and EM. I sure hope this will be fine. If it misses crit one more time, I'm just gonna give up on it, I think. I'm only protected for one more set, so if it misses here, it's not gonna be worth maxing. Cool. So I have a Deadpan Sands that I could not get a single double crit of last patch, and I never got a single crit damage circlets. Yippee. Artifact grind has not been too nice to me in this domain, even though the domain gave me a lot of flowers and feathers to work with, but never anything else. That really sucks. Well, I got to reroll the feather, but let's see the flower. Flower could be better. So I'm going to reshape this one. Oh, that is a good one. Holy shit, I have to take a screenshot of that. Hold on. Oh, I gotta take a screenshot of that. Hold up. Oh, what a perfect Sanjone artifact. Oh my god. Holy shit. That is crazy work. Okay, waiting for that to be fine. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Now we screenshot this. There we go. Have to wait that out. Oh, that is so good, bro. That's perfect. I don't even have to reroll it again. What a fucking goated piece, man. Okay. That's such a good piece. Get rid of that. Hold on to the other one. It would have been nice to get more crit rate, get a little bit better CV in the crit rate department. But this is going to be too good to not use. And now I can reroll the feather again, because surely we can probably do better than just having double energy recharge. You know what sucks? I feel like this is better. That's the sad part. I have a feeling this is better. Yo, how's it going, homie? I'm okay. I did talk like in the beginning of the stream that I heard that PlayStation, is getting rid of physical media moving forward, which is still kind of funny to think about. I mean, I already knew it was gonna happen eventually, to be honest, but it does make me a bit sad. Even though it's not gonna affect me, because I'm not dealing with that no more. If I'm gonna have non-physical media, I'd rather it be here on PC, where I think it's just better to do that. hold on to that one. I'll probably try to reroll this again when I get 2 more from Fearless difficulty. I'm sure I'm strong enough to do it. I wonder if I'm gonna have to use Sandrone, but I probably will end up trying it anyways. Might try a run doing it without her though, after I've gotten the Fearless difficulty rewards from Stygian next week. Honestly, high 60 crit is not that bad since she's cryo, but part of me does wish I had a little bit more crit rate. It just sucks that I have to rely on this. That is always an option, but I'm not willing to do this yet. Maybe one day I'll do it though. At least I got a really good reroll. But she's stuck with the save that she has until the next time I have to craft one, which I don't think the exploration is gonna give me that. I think the exploration is gonna give me Dust of Enlightenment like it did before with former releases of the Notcrack patch. And we have 3 areas in the moon exploration, so I'm gonna end up with 3 more Dust of Enlightenment. Will that make it worth re-rolling these sins? I don't think so still. I don't think it's worth it. I'll just actively keep trying to reroll this though. Yeah, the whole Sunny thing is odd. Oh yeah, I mean, it's just kind of just ironic to me. I remember, I don't even remember exactly the post or anything like that, but I remember they like bashed other platforms that was doing just what they're doing now, just gave it a physical media. I do it would happen eventually though. I mean, it's convenient, it cuts costs, but they can make an excuse to jack the price up, and they probably are going to do that. It's still a sad reality though, because it is going to make people wary of buying a new system, because then what's the point of a console? This is the stuff you got to ask yourself. I mean, the reasons of what made it such a unique experience would just be the couch example. But now the Steam Machine exists, even though it's albeit too expensive, but I would still rather buy a Steam Machine than a PS6. It's just kind of funny to say that. I don't even want anything just full non-physical media at that point. If it's gonna be like that, then I'd rather just have a PC. Because you'll hardly lose much from that. Oh wait, hold up, before I forget to end this portion of the stream, I need to go over here. I just remembered. Need to do her talents. How much do I have currently though? I should check it again actually. Time to sell this. Time to sell the 7Cs. I mean, people have already jumped up in the system, so they're probably having the time of their lives. Sadly, it's not going to be able to affect me well right now, but, oh, right, I have to farm this. Damn it, I forgot I haven't done that yet. And the worst thing is, I don't feel like doing this today either. I would do it, but, there's something else I ought to do. So either I come back here after the stream to do it, which might or might not happen. I do it in tomorrow's stream, which might or might not happen. I'll just do it at some point. Probably a refunding materials. I forgot it shows that in the corner. That's not too bad. Okay, the other did the 10% chance thing. I think I need the gears though. You know what? I'm gonna commit to that upgrade on the normal text. Did I pass? I don't think I did I? Okay, I didn't. Let's not make the same mistake, shall we? Ah, that's interesting. Okay. Okay. I can craft enough for that. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'd rather not, but I don't care about upgrading her burst, even though her burst supposedly does a decent amount of damage. Do it like this. If I get a single double, I won't have to do that anymore. 10% is not my favor. Yeah, it is 10%. Well, I tried. Oh well. Land cruisers, I will farm that at some point. I'm sure she does more damage now. That being said, still need her weapon. Now that I know exactly where our pity is at, which is kind of great, I'm in a better position than I thought I was when I just kept nonsensically pulling from that stream. And now we're at 35 pity. We're already like past the halfway point. So I'll do more pulls on the banner on Sunday stream, not on tomorrow's stream, just to get as much from the exploration and the world quests as I can. So I can have a little build up, maybe do a temple, and somehow maybe the temple will get me the 5-star before I even reach there instead of doing singles. I would like to make it more calculated so I don't waste any extra pulls, because I'm going to need to save as much back as I can. This patch will give me the opportunity to get something, and then farm again the next patch after, and we can get more. Because this is like the only patch where I actually can feel like I can commit somewhere. That's why I knew I could have went for Yamiko, but I chose not to. Yeah, those transient resin I'll have to save for next week. And I already have one of both seals, but I don't have the third one yet. Because I guess that's in a different area. Never brought to you the Dream Soul. I might be able to actually commit to like her craftable if I wanted to do that. But I have this weapon as probably my best bet at the moment, which is the melt flower at the moment. Feels weird to say that she Claymore. She doesn't feel like a Claymore character. She doesn't even hold the Claymore. She's using technology to just swing it around. I still like this. Like the fact that you can even do this is God tier. I don't know, I cover more distance than I thought I could doing this.
How tiresome.
And I really like it. The best part is you can just spam it like however you want. But you know, for me I probably have to be careful because I probably make it lag a lot. But I digress. Anyways, time to go back into my spots. Always go here. People have already started putting clips on YouTube to where I basically about got almost spoiled from the Fontanalia's summer event. But yeah, we're gonna do it on Saturday. I bet it'll be all available on Saturday as well. So yeah, if you haven't seen this schedule stream, got that up. Yeah. There's still a good chance I'm gonna pick C4 Chi-Chi. Cause hers becomes a team-wide healer at C4, so I'm like, ooh, I want it. This. Still hate that this is called When We Look Up at the Moon. I think that shit is weird. Like, why did the area call it that? Like, When We Look Up at the Moon. Like, no, I'm not gonna title it that. But anyways. Got then nothing really else to infer from. Thanks to Imagining Theater and all that. I'm kind of excited, and I didn't realize how far I've already got one the weapon banner, so looking pretty confident in getting her weapon probably on Sunday stream. I don't know how long the stream on Sunday will be though, given that I have to keep a close eye on next week. Yeah, it kind of depends. I need to like make sure. Yeah. I'm sure I don't end up oversleeping, even though I think that's going to be a problem to begin with. Thanks to the humidity and heat, it's not fun. Also, since I have said Joey, have I actually put her up? I should probably do that now. I'm more confident about her build now. Let's put her in the profile. Haven't bothered doing that yet. Let's do it over Venti. But I'm gonna do this first. She's not well built, but like she's decently halfway there, maybe. I want to say. In terms of artifacts, she's already like almost there as well. Like the fire and feather are basically perfect enough for her, so I'm not gonna replace those. Arguably the most important pieces to not replace. I'd like to get one more cracked piece somewhere, and the other one I can just work on. But if I get her signature weapon, I might use this, but I don't want to have to use this. Could gain a crit damage. Weapon doesn't change that. You might want the crit damage circlet, depending on the build. Especially when this is already decent enough. I feel like 70 is going to be good for a Crow character. So, this build I already have prepared is not too bad. I just think, if I really want to improve this, I have a higher chance of improving the sands. I just won't be able to do it till like next patch, because I'm pretty sure we are going to have a second theater in this same patch because we got one this early on. So it's safe to say we will get another. I might end up tiling it patch Luna 8 though. I just want to say that now. It should be in this patch because it's the first week of the patch and we have 5 other weeks, so you know, it's definitely more than a month. Anyways, that being said, I would bother to check notices, but time to make our way to Blue Archive. I want to take you with me, so I'm going to do that. So for the sake of time, I'm just going to do this. Take this out too, so that I don't make that mistake later. Thankfully today wasn't too bad, but it probably would have been a tough watch for people to watch me play this game any kind of way. Okay. I'm waiting for this to close so I don't have to have this getting in the way. This is where it depends. Either the stream crashes and ends, or it doesn't. Frankly, I don't know what's going to happen, but one or the other is going to happen. Okay, that closed. Good. Y'all are just going to see a black screen for a little bit. It just is what it is. Technically, I could forego the blast screen if I decide to display my whole computer, but I just display window capture. That's just how I do it. Mostly the reason why I don't want to display it all, because I don't want to just show all this shit that's here. Even though it's not like a big deal. Not like I have anything to hide that's showing here. I just don't want to show it. Did this actually make it lag to do this? I never knew that. The first time that's ever done that. What the fuck? I can make it backwards? I forget I can't even do that shit. Yeah. Oh, I forget you can make it that tiny. Well, that's cool. One of these days, I want to like actually try to open up Rocket League. I still struggle to open Rocket League on my PC, but I've been weary of doing it because I ended up messing up my controller, my other controller, trying to play Rocket League, so I'm kind of worried about doing that still. I've already went through all my extra parts, fixing it over and over, so now I don't want to risk it at the moment. Take your time, I can wait. Usually didn't take this long. This on the screen actually. Oh, there we go. Usually didn't take that long, but I guess it's being like that right now. I don't have anything new to really add that's happened because today's just been pretty chill day for the most part. Thankfully, usually there's always something else going on, and I feel like talking about it is just a drag because that's not the type of energy I like to put out. Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm feeling the need to put the fan on, but I don't want to just spam that noise. I am a tad bit curious how it sounds on the stream, actually, because there are times where it doesn't sound as bad as I thought, and times where it does, even though it's like it's like right next to me. Like I'm not even joking. My fan is like right on me. Like I have my shoulder over it right now. I shouldn't say shoulder. It's more like my arm. But oh, I just realized Steam isn't opening yet. Surely it's not doing what I think it's doing, right? This is not like a big problem or anything. There's just times where Steam doesn't immediately open, and I have to sit there and wait. And sometimes it does open, sometimes it doesn't, and I have to close it and reopen it. Oh, speak of the devil, it actually just started opening. Hilarious. It's signing in right now. Ah. Ugh. There we go. Oh, there you are. Hello. Wow, why is it so fucking huge for? Meow. Meow. Good enough. Still feels weird doing that. I just feel like doing this so you don't have to just look at a black screen while I do this. Summer sale. Tari has stuff going on. Bleach Bracelets has this. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been tempted to take a peek at it because Giselle having a swimsuit kind of makes me want to go check it out. Also, they're about to have their 11th anniversary very soon because you can already see it's already showing up here. Does it show up over here? No, it doesn't show up here. But they already changed their icon. 11th anniversary coming soon. They had that special freaking baseball version of Ichigo here, which was funny. Um, I'll tempted to pull on this or to check this out because this is like Kenpachi when he was a kid looking at. I'm surprised they really went for that for Thousand Year Blood where they're trying to get as much as they can out of characters. I missed out on this. I knew that they were gonna renew fifth anniversary Ichigo, but they did the fifth, and I believe this is ninth anniversary Ichigo. Pretty sure. Oh, and they started doing these, which I'm. This is cute. I really like this. All these special forms of these characters, particular Stern Ritters. Yes. Hey, that's about what y'all probably what I've missed from Bleach Brave Souls. Still wonder if I should have actually went for that, but I digress. Um, I learned a thing or two from the Bina raid after the stream. I learned that if I can get Camp Hare, then I could like have a better team composition to deal with Bina. Because using Amar, obviously, I already knew was already risky for even insane because the boss starts doing freaking piercing damage to you. And I realized the formation matters a lot more. In this formation, all the students go all the way to the right and they only focus Mika. The boss will just solo Mika, which I realized if I had UE 50 Mika or 60 Mika, then she would have an easier time fighting the boss. Because in her current state, she'll just end up dying eventually before I even get him the face change. But I was actually quite pleasantly surprised by the result that I got from Torment because it showed that the possibility is definitely there, but I need my own Kempade because usually armed you don't want here for that comp. I do think Himari is fine, but yeah, it might even be better to use say, but obviously I can't use it in the special slot if I could. I forget what the other one in the special slot was, but anyways, got another screenshot of Bina that I'll probably use in a future raid. Yeah, and this stuff is just like, yeah, don't talk about that. I did try to use a run with Coconut. I knew that shit was not gonna work. But I tried to see how far or how possible it was that my account could probably do Torment. And obviously I'm just a bit too far away. Maki needs like quite a bit of stars. She's only 3 star. If she's like UE40, I probably have an easier time so she doesn't die. Kind of not having problems with. I just feel like I need to T10 her hairpin. A lot of these small things that I feel like would make it more possible. It doesn't seem impossible at the very least. So it makes me pleasantly happy about it. After like messing with the boss a couple more times of futile attempts, but the positioning of the students and certain students is kind of important because if I use Adamari, she just like walks upward next to Mika despite being in the middle formation. And for whatever reason, I could put Camp Hada in the same exact spot, and she always goes to the right, no matter which position I put her in, despite also being in the middle role of formation. I find it very interesting. I think it has to do with the weapon that they hold that affects their positioning for whatever reason, but I find it very interesting still. I thought that was like really messed up. I don't know why it just keeps walking forward, so even though she isn't getting pelted by the boss when the boss did the laser, then it's a problem. Eventually tried to run where I had everyone on the right with Automori, and I managed to get further than I thought I would, but I still couldn't even get to like the first stun of the boss before like everyone just died to the missile. They would almost die instead of just completely die, but they would just die from take damage afterwards, which I don't know what the heck that is still, but I could read what the boss does to figure out what that is. Also, I forgot to bring y'all over. Holy shit. Whoops. I just realized that. Let me go do that. Okay. Whoop. Okay.
Voodoo Archive.
I have no idea who that is, to be honest. Okay. Okay. Did I get anything new here? I don't think so. Decided to stop doing hard missions so I could focus the game development department events a bit more. Did get that, I guess. I won't do it too much longer though. I got everything else here. Okay. I do need to pay a visit to the cafe. Did what I could with tactical challenge. Couldn't get far, of course, but you know, it's fine. We got a decent amount of these now. I got 4 more meetups, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get enough to get all of these students, of course.
一番聞いてますか、先生。誠実でありなさいと言っているのですよ。え、優しい言葉が
So
欲しい。
here, doing pretty good here. I think I've got almost everything I wanted. Something else I can share as well. Am I gonna keep getting these? Or should I start getting the tech notes? I do feel tempted to do this. Can I raise another student to 90? Doesn't really matter. Should get all of them. Probably gonna focus the Hanawas though. I feel like I need the enhancement stone for something. I forgot what. I'll keep doing this.
今日の任務は何でしょう。あ、お片付けはアリスの担当でしたね。
Wow, I never got a single purple. That's great. That is awesome. Lovely.
え、優しい言葉が欲しい。寝言は時と場所を選んでください。
I do want this. I'm not gonna lie.
他に必要なものはありませんか。あまり悩む時間は残されていません。
Once I get all the Hanawa and this, and maybe this, then I'll go over here to the shop. Likely, I probably won't get to that point till, like, the stream that I actually plan to do this on.
今日の任務は何でしょう。
It won't be a particularly long stream,
片付けはア
but
リスの担当でしたね。
at least in Friday's stream, that's when I'll try to do these 3. I still don't think I'm good enough to do this yet, but maybe I am, and I just don't realize it yet. We'll find out on Friday. I won't be able to do this for a while, though. Probably won't do this till, like, I hit a certain point. Likely,
今日の任務は何でしょう。
once I get us to a certain point here, probably when I get all this,
寝言は
and
時と場
get
所を選んで
these
ください。
3, and these 3. I would be tempted to get that. No, I'd have to confirm something first. That kind of sucks. I'll have to confirm something before I do it, but once I get those 3, these 3, and at least this from here when I have to go here, then I'll probably do that. Probably won't even get to it on stream though. But I do have purpose in farming this. I'm pretty sure a Fox Club member wants this, but I could be wrong. I know I need this badly. And then, I don't remember who wants this, to be honest. I haven't needed that as much lately.
聞いてますか、先生。誠実でありなさい。
Anyway, one last thing to do. Nothing over here has happened, of course, but
先生と出会ってから起きた。全知の学位を持つこの私。先生、あなたに会えて幸せです。昨日も、今日も、そして明日も。
might change the furnishings in this first cafe at some point as well. I I do want to put Kisaki's in here, but I wanted to put her in a second cafe. Haven't started on this yet. Very likely I'll probably do it on the weekend, so I might not do it even in Friday's stream. I'm debating on it though, but haven't decided.
エアコンってすごいですね。夏でもこんなに涼しいとは。もちろん忍者はこのくらい耐えられますが。
Oh.
先生のおかげで私は幸せになれます。
Okay. Well, anyways, thank you guys for watching this video, what have you. If you even accompanied me all the way to Archive of All Things, I know it's gonna be a couple days before I get anything from the Rona Special Mission. I don't even think I'll be able to get anything here even on Friday's stream. I think if you haven't finished this yet, then you probably should. I think it's gonna disappear soon. The next Blue Orchestra will be the last one for these two banners still being here, and I still have yet to decide whether or not I want to actually use the temple ticket. Part of me wants to save it for Seiya though. Part of me still is tempted to do that. It just says that I really want Amy. But it just kind of sucks. I can't accept myself doing that. I was only able to commit to one. I didn't want to do any more than that if I don't have to. What? What's up with that guy? Oh, I had Milk. I saw someone borrow my Mika for some reason. Anything happen over here? Okay, no one else friended me. I'm just making sure to see if anything actually happened because I had changed our settings for that. Anyways, I guess I could share one more thing because I know I didn't do this on stream. Like I had said, I've done a little bit of the game development department grind, and now my Shrokotair, at the very least on her gears, is at least prepared for the raid, or the Fury set. For the most part, the rest would require me to use gears, which I'm not trying to do that just yet, so do that close to when I'm ready to fight Fury set. So that'll be a while from now. Probably close to when I have to do double drop for normal. Double drop for normal is like at the end of this month, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Now the only choice would be this, which I might intentionally only go for the level 5 on this, just so I can save some of this back. I gotta save some of that back still, but I have been tempted to do this. I've been thinking about it. I was thinking of waiting until Joint Fire Joe before I do, but I'll probably do it soon, or just do it when I'm ready to do for your set one or the other, to be honest. As I said, I did raise another one to 90 today, with this one. I thought about how I want to go about raising her, and I've been kind of on the fence. The reason why I've been on the fence is because I've been thinking about just working on Dressina. I still think about doing that to this day. At least when the next double drop appears, I'll focus on T9. Because it kind of sucks not giving her more attention. Given at 3 stars, she can tank pretty well on the boss. It would make it a little bit easier on Mika if Kana took more damage in the beginning. But the problem is, Kana would end up taking more damage in the second phase of the Bina fight, which is not ideal, at least in my opinion. At least I wouldn't have to worry about the missile attack afterwards, but it just does not feel that great. I do have enough to max another student from 85 to 90. From 80 to 90. Oh. You know, I forgot to come back and check her when I started getting this stuff. I think I'm gonna do that. Because not like I intentionally wanted to make her wait, to be honest. In the past, I wanted to do that way back in the past, but I never got around to doing it because whenever I needed Mystic, it was inconvenient for me. It's hard for me to explain it better than just, it would always keep making me build a bunch of piercing and then explosive, and all of a sudden I gotta go back to Mystic, but I need to focus Mystic single target instead of AoE, and then I just never get around to Chisei. I forgot I have a striker. Great. I want to see if I can still do this. Alright, I'm tripping. She doesn't need the purple here. So, I can give it to Chisei then. I don't mind doing that. But, yeah, I do intend to raise her in the future anyways. It'll probably be a while before I do it, but I can at least get this here. That's why I kept those 4 gifts, because I had planned to do that for a while. Well, the attack is worth it, I'd assume. Problem is, I still can't get this. I can get enough for this, though, in the event. Yeah, I'll definitely work on her more. Ooh, she's close to becoming 4-star. Just from pulls alone, because I don't intend to just work on this. I can make this better in the future. Whatever the fuck that was. Okay. I've been tempted to do this for a while. I still can't do that, kind of saving the Abaddon stuff for Shoko Terror after all, but what was I gonna do again? Oh, I wanted to do this. I could easily get that to 90. I was thinking about doing Mutsuki for the upcoming Joint Fire Angel. I still think I might. Probably won't do that because I don't find that particularly useful. Still don't know if I want to do this one because I feel like it might be better to do that than this. Even though that multiplier is still important, of course. Damn. If I do that, then I won't even be able to maximize Hina. I'd rather maximize Hina than do that, actually. I didn't intend to come back to her. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that. The only reason why I don't want to do is because of freaking the coins, bro. The credits. Ooh, I'm close to UE40. Not super close, but close enough. Have I ever bought her Legos before? I have. Does that mean I intentionally got her to UE30 for 5-star rating? I guess I did do that. Huh. Didn't realize that. Yeah, I haven't decided what I want to do with leveling up students because some things change here and there, my mood swings. Sometimes I want this character, that character because of a certain content. Speaking of that, I did say I wanted to bring her to 90 next because of Kisaki. Yeah, I think I said I was gonna wait till I got the 200 of those from the event before I do that. So I'll bring her to 90 next. Still funny though, cause I was tempted to do this, but well, I can get like 150 from the event. I just don't have enough of these. Of course, this too. I can easily get that though. I just gotta be patient. I'll think about it. At least I got this prepared. And now I've done it for Chise, so now it's no big deal. Well, it's kind of a big deal. She isn't really well built, but maybe I'll build her when the time is right. You know, that's just how it be. Oh, I can max this again? All right. Oh, it takes those. Fuck. Oh, it takes those. Fuck. I don't want to do that. The reason why I don't want to do that, I can max this for disarmed. I've been holding out from doing it just because I don't have to do the blocks. I could just wait to get enough from here, or wait for the actual bounty to give it, because I'm confident I'll probably get one more drop of this during the double drop bounty. I hope. Saving this up for when Mew ends up in the shop, because people are saying that Mew ends up in the shop, and if she is, I'm just gonna buy her out of here. I would go for UE60 Miyako, but maybe in the future I'll do that. People kept talking about how important Utaha was gonna end up being in the next next PvP, but she's not a focus for me at the moment. I thought about doing it, but then I decided, nah. I'd rather prepare someone that I can't actually get very easily, like Mew, that can be useful somewhere, because I didn't realize how useful she actually is for Walkable though, because I just never really played it to the most perfect ability, I suppose. But this is looking kind of nice. Sadly, there's not enough for this though. Would have loved to have done that on stream. Well, technically I'll be able to do this on stream by Friday, and then we can get Maki 4-star. Maki being 4-star is not going to be enough though for the being a raid. She probably likely won't be able to survive very well till like UE40, I want to say. Unless I UE30 or 5-star and then give her talents, but I don't know what her talents is, so I'll have to wait on that. Now, save all of these, even though part may be tempted to do this, but I'll do that when I start to actually desperately need it. I'm obviously only just hitting the mid game now. But yeah, I think that's everything I want to say and show. For what it's worth, it does suck that until Double Drop appears again, I won't be able to raise this, but I need to start thinking about Hoshino armed just before Hieronymus appears. The problem is, I'm pretty sure Hieronymus is going to appear the week that it appears on. If I'm correct. Yeah, mid-July. It says Hieronymus is going to appear around mid-July. Yeah. Shitballs. She's not going to be prepared, but I'm going to have to try to do something. Okay, at least get that. This doesn't matter. I can avoid that if I have to. I do think I can't avoid this though. I started hearing about how important the shoes are. I personally didn't realize that. But I had to buy freaking a T7 box. I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to do that after the next thing I buy in here, which I want to buy the credits. The only reason why I haven't done this yet, I'd have already bought something in here. I can wait before buying that. I can wait before buying this, even though, I mean, 25 is like, it's not a lot, but it's something, right? I just really want the credits first. And then after I get the credits, I'm going to start buying the choice boxes again. Not buy a T9, a T8, and a T7. Might buy 2 T7s or a third one. A second T8 box, and I might buy another T9 box throughout this month. At least that's a plan I plan to do. Because then I can completely T10 my Shoko Terror so that she's as built as she can be until I decide to just focus further on her stuff here. Whenever I feel like doing that. Maybe try to manipulate to max this out. As long as I can max this out, I think it won't really matter as much. Getting this to T9 is probably just as important as getting that to T9 or T10, which is what I want to do. Then, of course, the next problem is this. This is the one resource I get the least in this game, I think. Ever since I started this game, I think I've had a harder time getting this than even Aether. Because it just doesn't drop. I either get it from the shop, or it just takes longer. Obviously, if I manipulated through the bounty shop, I could have probably had some extra, but no. Heck, I could have bought this in here, and I chose not to. Because I was very tempted to do that. I chose to do this, because I need Addis armed as strong as possible. I know I can buy this again before this disappears, but thanks to the double drop bounty, I'm really kind of banking on another one, because I've gotten 2 from this before. I'm pretty sure I did that on stream. But, yeah. Is there one other student I can check for this? Let me check. Wasn't it Tsubaki? I do want to do that. There is a problem, though. That problem is when I eventually have to address it. That is this one. It's only for this. I don't think it's a big deal, right? I'll have to wait and see, because it's not like she's going to be like well built by the time I do this. But it's something to think about. Yeah, I'm just going to have to be patient, take my time with everything. I got her 2 most important stats maxed, so I don't need anything else other than this for stat conversion, but that's going to be later down the line. I've been very, very tempted to work on this one. I can still do this. I'll buy more from the shop, and I'll probably be able to do a little bit more, but this is still a problem, so I probably won't be able to get that far. If only I could do this one. But I haven't gotten lucky from the event with this, which is just great. Huh. Usually they don't always show that. I haven't had too much trouble keeping Mario alive, but I wish her ES skill was maxed out. I don't get this resource very often because I just don't keep this either. But it sucks that as much I want to max out Himarion, I have to be careful about how I go about this. I need to save these. Anyways, I think that's it. That's enough yapping. There's always so much to say with this game. Never thought I'd have such an enjoyable time doing the things that I do though with this game. I do all this planning out, and somehow I get kind of an enjoyment out of that more so than Genshin, because the only thing I'm going to plan out is just polls and that's it. I don't really plan out the content that I do next and whatnot. That's just part of the content creation vibe. Alright. I have dragged this all the way to 3 hours. 3 hours and 28 minutes. So I think I'm going to end it here. So, again, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Next stream, obviously since it's still a Genshin stream despite Blue Archive being an ending, we're going to do Genshin Thursday, Blue Archive Friday, Genshin Saturday and Sunday, and I don't recall whether or not I have to stream Monday or Tuesday. I'm pretty sure it's Tuesday, but I think there is something that's happening Monday. I guess it'll be Genshin again, right? Because of me pulling a new character. Wow, that means there's gonna be a lot of back-to-back streams. I haven't prepared those thumbnails yet. I guess I'll do that Saturday, maybe. I'm thinking too far in the future. Future me can deal with that. Anyways, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell to be notified when the video goes up on the channel, all that good stuff, and I will catch you guys next time.